mad or are you crazy? Which one? QMBC, make some noise! All my Nigerians, make some noise! My Ghanaians, make some noise! Thank you. See your life, people are here laughing. The theme of this occasion is cry for help, and you two are laughing. How are you going to help this occasion by laughing? But first of all, let me introduce myself. All of you might know me as just Chief Obi, but my name is very, very long, so you might need a pen and paper. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chief Obi, the FOB. No, for coming, did you get it? I said, my name is Chief Obi, the FOB. No, for coming, make sure you add the "or," because if you don't add the "or," I won't answer you. You see, when I first came on campus today, I saw like a lot of international students. If you know you're an international student, make some noise. Thank you very much. Make some noise. It's not easy to be an international student here in America. Do you know what we go through? When we come here, you people will not give us financial aid. You people will not give us loan. Even you girls, you people cannot help us get clean card. What is the problem now? It's not, if you think about it, after people will be complaining African parents. If you think about it, these things relate to why African parents are strict to us today. Because some of them came as international students. After going through all these things, they gave birth to you and me. No, me and you. And you are growing up, you want to come and be Akata in their house. You should know better. You should know better. You see Oyibo pikin, Oyibo will pikin, they will be pampering their pikin like a dog. 15-year-old child, you see them put the pikin in the trolley and the trolley the pikin. Okay, I'm not saying. If you, my mother, when I reached 6 years old, that's when 6 years old, I started walking when I turned 6. If you don't want to walk, when you fall 3 times, you just learn how to walk by force. I'm telling you. Let me tell you, if Oyibo want to ask their pikin to go and do something, they will beg the pikin for what? Hey, Junior, you want to do mommy a favor? There's a plate in the kitchen. Will you wash it? I'll give you $10. You see small children, 5-year-olds, Junior go provoke. Mom, I don't like this, I don't like this. I will call the cops. Joe, carry phone, call 119. 911. Hello? Cup, spoon, plates, all of you. Come and arrest my mother. 2 minutes. Wow. Don't come and arrest the woman. Try that in an African man's house. Just try it. The way they will even ask you to wash the plates, you won't even think about calling the cops. Hey, Joma! Hey, Joma! Hey! Hey, Joma! So you are in this house, so I am calling you. You did not answer, eh? Hey, Joma! You see that plate that's in the kitchen? Are you waiting for me? Me, Lolo, or your father, to come and wash that plate? If I just go wash that plate. The way they tell us, the way they even send us like to go and do something, you won't even think of talking about the cops. But if you mistakenly think about it, you see, they won't even let you finish saying cops. When you say cop, they have leprosy of the hand. They can easily give you one another slap. When you go there, you say, Mommy, what is this? I will call the cop. Bam! And African parents, their slap, in case you've not noticed, their slap comes in a very systematic way. They don't slap you just like that. They slap you when you least expected it. You see, when they slap you the first one, they will interrupt you. Then they will ask you the question that you wanted to say. Then when you want to answer them, they will slap you. Mommy, I'll come. You want to... Yeah, you just have your grey wing, so I'll break that wing. I'll break that wing. Is Mommy, I know. Shut up. Am I talking to you? You're talking to me. Let me tell you, this thing happened to one of my friends. You know, he came to the United States. He got married and, you know, gave birth to a boy. Small pikin. They called him Chidi. They took Chidi to Oyibo people's school. Chidi colonized in the Oyibo way. You can never say Chidi, message Chidi go. Chidi do this, no dad, I'm in America, no dad. One day the man first beats the living daylight out of the boy. Chidi grab phone, call 119, 911. Police come and carry my father. You are calling police for your father that gave birth to you. Okay. As an Igbo man, he followed them. After 8 hours, then the pikin say, okay, release him, he's my father. So when he came back, he did not say anything. As an Igbo man, he just went inside his room. Chidi thought everything was finished. This thing happened since February. Then this Christmas, he told him, Chidi, you want to come with me to Nigeria to visit grandma? Did you say yes? I know most of you can relate to this. That happened to you. Chidi said, yes, daddy, I want to go see grandma, no problem. As they entered plane,
yeah.